Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. This is your host Thomas Tyree from On the Hot Podcast. Today, I have some bonus content for you guys. The bonus content I will be covering today will be in the sport of boxing. In today's bonus segment, I'll be sharing my thoughts on the sport of boxing and should boxing bring back boxing tournaments to the sport. So, with that being said, I do believe that boxing needs something special once again. And I do believe having a tournament return back to the sport of boxing would be great for the sport. I do believe the sport of boxing should bring back the Super Series boxing tournaments. And I do believe this would be best for the sport because having a tournament for the sport of boxing like this, especially in the divisions like 135 pound and 140 pound divisions, would set the sport on fire if we had a Super Series boxing tournament today in the sport. This tournament was great because you had 8 of the best fighters in the division in a losers eliminated tournament. I like the tournament because it showed who was the best of the best in that respective tournament. There was no tune-ups, just the best of the best fighting each other, and that's how it should be in the sport of boxing today. But in the Super Series tournament in the sport of boxing, you got guys like Andre Ward, who was the winner of the Super 6 tournament in the sport of boxing, but guys like Naoya Inoue, Alexander Usyk, Josh Taylor took their careers to the next level, winning this respective Super Series boxing tournament. And I do believe that this would be an exciting kick to the sport of boxing, especially in that loaded 135 pound and 140 pound divisions in the sport of boxing today. But I do believe it's unlikely to happen nowadays in the sport of boxing due to the fact that boxers need as much money as possible to get in the ring with the best of the best. And it's unfortunate because you need money to make the big time fights, and politics get in the way, promoters get in the way of these big time fights happening. A lot of promoters don't want to collaborate and cross the street with other promoters. For example, Bob Arum doesn't want to do business. Top Rank doesn't want to do business with the PBC and Al Heyman. Things like that should not be happening in the sport of boxing today. So I think with politics and promoters and cross promotions, I don't think we'll ever see this tournament again. But if we do, I'll be very happy, man, being a diehard boxing fan. But I do believe that bringing the Super Series tournament back to the sport of boxing, this tournament really could light a fire under a lot of divisions that aren't really getting talked about a lot right now in the sport of boxing. And this tournament could really heat up a lot of stale divisions, especially the 160 pound division. You have a WBC champion in Jermall Charlo, who has not defended the title since 2021. It's mind-blowing to me that he still is the coveted champion in this division. The cruiserweight division is not talked about a lot in the sport of boxing. I don't believe that the cruiserweight division has had anything to really look forward to since Alexander Usyk became an undisputed champion in the cruiserweight division. So the Super Series really could light a spark under a lot of divisions that don't get talked about a lot. So I think this would be great to bring back to the sport of boxing again. It's a long shot, but you would get the best of the best fighting each other, and you would find out who's the best in that respective division, having an eight tournament fight, a single elimination fight for the tournament. But that is all the time I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. This is your host, Thomas Tyree, signing off. And I'll see you guys on next week's episode.